humanity's drive to reshape physical form has propelled certain people toward astonishing and occasionally disturbing limits, irreversibly modifying their anatomy in manners that defy traditional norms. Today, we're uncovering 5 of the most drastic bodily transformations ever executed, where dedication to change surpasses discomfort, expense, and cultural approval. Hit subscribe on the Record Vault to examine more intriguing investigations of human conduct and the extremes people pursue to communicate personal identity. Kicking off at number 5, subdermal implants and horn insertion. Body alteration specialists have developed methods placing silicone or alternative tissue-compatible substances underneath skin to generate three-dimensional forms, including protrusions, points, and jutting horns that radically modify facial and skull architecture. Personalities such as Maria Jose Cristerna, recognized as the Vampire Woman, have received titanium horn fixtures surgically anchored into her cranium, alongside comprehensive facial alterations, generating a perpetually supernatural aesthetic that she welcomes as creative manifestation and individual character. The operations require incising tissue, forming cavities between anatomical strata, positioning molded fixtures, and permitting months of recovery throughout which the organism either integrates or expels the external substance, with expulsion triggering contamination, tissue marking, and demanding surgical extraction that produces lasting harm. Beyond visual implications, these alterations generate functional obstacles, including challenges wearing protective headgear, increased susceptibility to cranial injury since fixtures don't adapt like organic tissue, and intense cultural marginalization that influences career prospects, interpersonal connections, and routine encounters in communities unprepared for such pronounced departure from human standards. Advancing to number 4, tongue bifurcation and severe oral alterations. Adopters of this transformation employ surgical blades, focused light technology, or even fiber cords secured firmly to divide their tongues along the midline, producing a split, serpentine presentation that permits separate manipulation of each section following months of agonizing recovery and verbal communication rehabilitation. The operation presents considerable dangers, including substantial hemorrhaging, since the tongue harbors significant vascular structures, irreversible taste perception loss from neural injury, articulation difficulties that never completely disappear, and possible respiratory complications if inflammation obstructs breathing channels during the crucial post-surgical interval. Beyond tongue division, severe oral advocates experience gingival excision to reveal additional dental material, dental grinding or total extraction for visual intentions, facial tissue elimination, generating sunken features, and labial removal, displaying dentition and gingiva in continuous skeletal expressions that complicate regular consumption and hydration while generating startling visual effect. These alterations routinely trigger persistent discomfort, challenges consuming substantial nutrition, amplified dental complications from perpetual revelation, and permanent transformations that people occasionally frantically attempt reversing after partnerships dissolve or career possibilities vanish. Learning that restorative surgery cannot completely reinstate original capability or presentation. Rising to number 3, ocular pigmentation. This disputed operation requires introducing colorant straight into the sclera, the pale external coating of the eyeball, utilizing syringes to establish lasting chromatic modifications spanning from uniform blacks and blues to complex designs, with multiple recorded instances producing partial or total vision loss. The approach, originated by body alteration practitioners instead of healthcare experts, lacks uniform procedures or protection research, with complications encompassing pigment displacement triggering obscured perception, corneal harm, retinal separation, acute contaminations demanding ocular extraction, and unbearable agony that can continue for weeks as the organ endeavors to recover from intentional damage. Fashion figure and artist Grace Neutral experienced total ocular pigmentation, including azure sclera coloring, merged with additional severe alterations, including auricular extraction, widespread facial and corporeal tattooing, and deliberate scarring, generating an extraterrestrial presentation that she characterizes as emancipating, yet which has produced lasting vision modifications and continuous healthcare supervision. Healthcare experts comprehensively denounce the custom as unnecessarily hazardous, with vision specialists cautioning that even favorable operations trigger microscopic harm, elevate glaucoma, and lens opacity danger, and that endeavored pigment extraction is fundamentally unfeasible without annihilating the organ completely, signifying anyone selecting this alteration pledges to irreversible ocular transformation with conceivably ruinous ramifications. Climbing to number 2. Severe appendage alteration and elective amputation. People experiencing body integrity identity disorder, an uncommon affliction where individuals sense their appendages don't correspond to their anatomy, occasionally seek unauthorized elective amputation or intentionally generate wounds critical enough to medically mandate extraction, with recorded instances of individuals journeying to clandestine practitioners or employing compression devices, freezing agents, or regulated damage to eliminate undesired appendages. Whereas BIID stays disputed with certain mental health professionals, questioning whether surgery should ever be executed for mental instead of physiological requirement, a limited quantity of practitioners have conducted optional amputations, documenting that subjects undergo deep comfort and enhanced existence quality, no longer afflicted by the persistent anxiety of possessing appendages they perceive as external. Beyond BIID, severe body alteration devotees have experienced digit extraction, pedal appendage amputation, or surgical modification of manual and pedal extremities to generate non-human presentations, with certain people willingly extracting components to manifest more serpentine, extraterrestrial, or mythical being resembling, accepting lasting incapacitation as tolerable expense for accomplishing their visual conception. These alterations constitute arguably the most permanent modifications achievable, abolishing capability that artificial devices can exclusively somewhat reinstate, while generating lifetime reliance on supportive apparatus and substantially constraining physical aptitudes in trade for correspondence between physical structure and mental self-awareness, and securing the most severe number 1 ranking. Complete body transformation initiatives. A limited quantity of people have embarked on thorough alteration campaigns extending decades and requiring hundreds of thousands of currency units, converting essentially every observable dimension of their anatomy via amalgamations of pigmentation, fixtures, operations, and treatments that render them scarcely identifiable as human. Dennis Avner, recognized as Catman, experienced comprehensive surgical treatments including facial fixtures, dental grinding, sensory hair insertion, auricular modification, and complete body feline pattern tattooing in his pursuit to mimic a tiger, alongside separated labium, compressed nasal structure, and talon-resembling fingernail augmentations, preceding his sorrowful demise in 2012. Eric Sprague, the Lizard Man, has converted himself via complete body emerald pattern tattoos, tongue division, polymer fixtures generating cranial protrusions, dental grinding into sharpened points, and emerald pigmented sclera tattooing, establishing a thorough reptilian presentation he's preserved for exceeding 2 decades while entertaining in exhibition venues and promoting body alteration privileges. These absolute conversions constitute existence characterizing obligations demanding perpetual preservation, restricting traditional occupation to performance or independent work, stressing or terminating familial connections with kin incapable of embracing such fundamental transformations, and establishing lasting outsider condition where even basic undertakings like provision acquisition become communal exhibitions. Whereas adopters characterize sensing ultimately genuine and emancipated from cultural anticipations, detractors contend these severe alterations constitute mental wellness concerns demanding intervention instead of facilitation, igniting continuous controversies about corporeal independence, the morality of enabling conceivably lamentable lasting modifications, and where civilization should establish boundaries between individual liberty and healthcare obligation. These exceptional alterations prove the extraordinary distances people will travel to synchronize physical presentation with internal character irrespective of agony, expenditure, or cultural ramifications. They compel us to scrutinize our presumptions about corporeal independence, standard appearance, and the lasting selections individuals execute in manifesting themselves. Which alteration startles you most? Post your considered viewpoints in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe to the Record Vault for additional captivating investigations of human conduct at its most severe.